And we're back. You're listening to American Wannabes podcast. Yes, we are finally back. Let's get those intros. First, we have...
What up, Jerry G from HP. We back.
And then we also have...
Hey, it's just a public in the building.
You okay? Good?
I feel better.
All right. And I'm Christian Zaragoza, a.k.a. Chrissy Picks, and those are the kids upstairs, but don't mind them.
It is the summertime.
And, we're back,
summer break.
finally.
It is the summertime.
It is the summertime.
I got them already.
Texts.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
They're here.
A lot of shit has happened in the last month, you know?
What's happened in the last month?
I had a baby.
Oh, congratulations.
It was planned.
When is the next one coming?
It was planned.
It was, it's fun. It's great. The next one is not coming anytime soon. Dude, it's crazy just looking around and it's like, damn, there's a whole family here right now depending on me. Or depending on us. Shit needs to get done.
How does that feel, fool? It's crazy, right?
It feels like you got to get shit done more than ever, though, because, you know, living in an apartment with the whole family is not business. But
It's not the business, but it's very California.
no, we got
shit.
some really good news this week. I don't want to announce it. Well, it's not really something I announce, but we got some good shit going on, crystal wise and all that stuff. So it's looking like everything always works out. If you take a risk,
Like another promotion or what?
pretty much, yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
nice.
But yeah, it's just LA is fucking crazy right now.
Yeah, it is, fool.
Like
You know what?
everything went up.
You know
fool.
whatever house.
Hot
you
Cheetos
guys,
went up 50 cents.
whatever house you want to get. If you were in Arizona, dude, the house.
Would be less than half, huh?
Yeah.
Like you can still get a dope ass house for like 600,000. You can get a fucking little mini mansion out in Arizona, huh?
Yeah. I don't know about now though. Now it's like
They're going
everything
up.
went up. Everything went up. Yeah, because like last time I checked in Arizona, I was like, I saw this one house that was like $1 million, and I was like, but it was like a 1-story small house, and I was like, what the fuck? And like so, it's starting to go up because people from LA came over there and
Was
started
it
buying.
Phoenix?
No, Tucson.
Yeah, now they're reselling.
No, they're just the houses just went up. Like people are like, oh fuck, like the owners are like, oh shit, people are starting to buy these fucking houses cash. All right, then I'm gonna double this motherfucker, and then people are buying them though. People are buying because like your guys' houses was like 700, 600,000, so like they have that money. They're like, yeah, we got that. So they're buying.
Yeah, they were selling their
cash.
shit out here and moving out there, huh?
So they were taking advantage of the market, so they bumped the prices up. Because before, like my brother was about to buy a house that was already done deal. It was like a $150,000.
$150,000 house?
Yes.
Bro, you couldn't get a
stories,
fucking
like 3
shack for that.
bedrooms, like
3 bedrooms, de pasos de verga, Jesus. Show me this. Where's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 100?
Have you ever heard of Tucson? Have you ever
Full.
heard of that?
$180,000. Yes.
Well, now it's 180, okay?
It was 180. It was 180, but it was just to get to the fucking story. But if you want to be technical, and
Not even 180, I believe, fool.
It was 180 with
Where?
in fucking Tucson.
Oh, my God.
And this is before the pandemic.
Okay,
Before
now we're talking 5 years ago.
No.
3 years ago.
No, this is before dude. Fuck, I'm trying to tell you guys. It was before the fucking pandemic hit. He was ready to fucking go. Then he stopped because during the pandemic everything was a little rocky. So he stopped. He wanted to go back, and then everything was fucking boom. So that's what it happened. The fucking look at the fucking market spiked up right when the pandemic hit, and everybody from California started leaving fucking Dodge and then went straight over there, dog.
I believe that before the pandemic, there was houses under 200,000. Now,
For sure,
fuck no.
they were all fucking.
But now,
under
yeah.
200.
Now
Dude,
they're all.
my uncle bought a house for like 200,000. It was like a 4-bedroom, 4 baths, fool. It was a big ass fucking house, 200,000 with.
Because you
and
can still
my dad
get.
was even telling him like, fool, get yourself 4 bedrooms because yours only has 2 bedrooms. And my brother was like, I don't need 4 bedrooms. I just want 2. And that was the argument that they were having in the house. And one of them was fucking 180 food.
Well, I'm looking at 2 bedrooms
You
right now.
think,
800,000.
to be honest with you, buying a house in LA does not make sense. I think you guys are dumb if you guys buy in LA, period. You know why? Because the fucking tax and everything are all too fucking high for what? They don't fix the fucking roads. They don't do anything. It's
bad,
They think ain't taxed now. You got getting raped out here at these fucking taxes. Fool.
Rape.
Fuck
Yeah, but
that.
if
They're
you
literally
live
charging
there,
you. They're literally charging you for weather, dick.
That's why
That's what they're charging you
I'm
for.
never changing my fucking ID. Technically I live in Arizona, dog.
I would buy a house
I
in
don't
a
do
heartbeat
nothing
if I
in
could
LA.
afford it in LA. It's because you're paying to, like, if you're gonna live here, you need a house.
Yeah, but it's gonna take you forever to pay off one house. By the time you're like, people in Arizona have 2 or 3 houses in their lifetime. You guys only have one. You guys can barely pay for that bitch off. Matter of fact, the fact that you guys are like 30 and up and still renting, is crazy. Like you guys should be owning. People own houses at fucking 28, 27.
I'll give you that. Fool. I'll give you that.
Nuts.
I feel embarrassed not having a house right now, fool. At 40, dog. Over 40.
If I just lived an hour that way, I would have a house. If I just lived in where I grew up, because it's still affordable. But I mean, that's what it's looking like. It's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to
for what you guys are paying, you guys could buy a big fucking house for like $200,000. Like, I mean, $2,000 like a month. Like, fuck, like that's crazy. That's nuts.
You can't. Right now, if you buy a house, you're not paying less than $4,000 a month.
Yeah, fuck that. You see, it's fucking crazy.
And I have friends that pay that that got a house a few years ago and are paying that. Are paying like $2,500, $3,000. There's not that much, but the pandemic just made everything just fucking skyrocket. So
where does it go from here? Does it fall? Does it go down?
It has to go down a little.
Or just keeps going up.
Interest rates went up too, because so now if you were gonna get a house like before the pandemic or before the interest rates went up, and now they went up, it's like $1,000 extra on your payment. So if your payment was gonna be $3,000, just because the interest rate went up to 5%, now it's like $1,000 more. So people really can't afford. So there's a lot of people like in the process of getting their houses, and then right when that interest rate went up like a month ago, they couldn't get no more because shit goes up. So they're gonna bring back a lot of like different like types of fucking plans, like the Obama one and all that shit to help people. There's a few coming up, and there has to be like a small crash and everything because they got to figure out a way to make people afford houses. I think a lot of places they should turn them into homes, like a lot of like shit that's abandoned. I don't know. They should turn those into like apartment type, condo type shit. No,
I'm not.
You know, like where like in LA where you'll see like on Rodeo Drive or like Melrose, there are like a lot of businesses. They should turn a lot of those into like where you can live.
I don't think so.
And it's not for a family, but it's like for people that like live, and you could buy those and they could turn them into housing.
I'm with less and less housing, bro.
Me too, dog. It's more crowded. More houses. The newer building I see, there's more people I see coming, dog. Yeah, like that street on Santa Fe, it's fucked.
Yeah, like we were able to drive through Santa Fe, the street like nothing. Street. But now 6th Street opened up, the street that's connected to Bull Heights to downtown LA. Like,
used to be all industrial
the fucking traffic that's coming out of that bitch is like, I don't even want to go through that.
That's the only way that prices will go down, though, if there's more houses, though, because there's got to be more options. You guys'
fucking traffic is nuts. Yeah. Like,
you got to stop saying you guys. You've been here for 10 years, bro. You're Californian. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're in it with us. Like, that's what I'm saying. I know you still.
Nah, dude.
Like, no, you can't say you guys. You've been here too long to say you guys, bro. Yeah, you're here.
I'm planning on bouncing. Fuck that.
Nah, you're not bouncing.
I'm out.
I hope. You're not bouncing. The opportunities are gonna come. Yeah, no, because now you can do shit from anywhere. But I think this is where the action is. So you're still gonna have to be here a lot.
There's no action here.
Out here.
There's no action here.
You ain't going nowhere.
There's no action here, bro. You ain't shit.
Would your chick be willing to move to Arizona?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
Fuck no, she's not fucking down to move to Arizona.
Hell nah. Like if you grew up in LA or California,
I'm gonna be in Arizona. I'll be like, hey, if you choose, bitch, you choose.
She's gonna choose the sunlight, the sunrise, the fucking
There's
cool weather.
Of sunshine over there. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this fucking
this weather?
sunny days.
Now the traffic is just. Well, you know, we already know. We've talked about it 1,000 times, but I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it.
I mean, I get it, but I still would rather live in California. Like, even though all this shit.
Well, at least here. I don't want to live in this fucking area, fool. Like, god damn, fool. Like 2, 3 o'clock way. This fucking town goes to shit, fool. No, fucking
I agree.
3 o'clock,
it's frustrating.
7 way. It's very goddamn frustrating, man. It's frustrating the balls that these fucking truck drivers have. The balls, way. then reversing and just they block every fucking street.
Pues no hay de
Both ways.
otra.
They don't
Tienen
give a
que-
fuck. They don't give a fuck, and it's like, and you miss like 3 fucking green lights. And you're like, God damn.
They have
I
to.
will say I dread driving here because you get off the freeway and then you still got 30 minutes of fucking street to drive. I'm like,
right?
Yeah, you can't be like, when I tell you guys, hey, I just exited, you guys like, motherfucker, you barely exiting?
Yeah, no,
Like,
yeah. Like,
normally you'd be like, hey, I just exited, I'll be there in 3 minutes. Full. You exit and you still gotta drive a city over. Like, they fucked this city. Oh, like, this should not be a place where people live. There's no freeway that runs through it.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
That's exactly it, dude.
That's
you
why
take
you
30
hate it,
minutes to
though.
get out of motherfucking.
Because you're
Yeah,
living
just to
in
get to the
Huntington
freeway
Park.
is 30 minutes, fool, from my house.
I think if
No,
you
you
lived
know
in a
what
nicer
pisses me
city,
off,
you'd be
dude?
happier.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, dude, if fucking, you know what I tripped out on was that we had a show on when was it, Jerry? Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
We had a show on Saturday, bro.
Pomona
Fox
Fest.
Theater,
Pomona Fox Theater, and
Dope.
the guy's like, "Oh, can you be here at 6 o'clock, please? Please be here at 6 o'clock."
What time does the show start?
The show started like at 7:30 or 8 or
But
whatever.
they
But they wanted us to because they wanted to do VIP
greet,
meet and
okay.
greet. So we're like, I was like, all right, cool. Then this motherfucker knocks at my door. He's like, hey, fool. Hey, you want to ride, fool? We're going to go, me and Raul, and if you want to ride, dog. And I was like, yeah, I'll take a ride. Jig, I get ready, fool. It's 5:30. I'm like, hey, wait, are we bouncing soon? He's like, yeah. He's jumping in the shower. Yeah, fool. We're going, dog. We're going. Dude, we didn't fucking leave here till 5:50. Wait, I looked at my fucking phone. I'm like, fool, it's 5:50, Jerry. Calm.
It's an hour away.
Cool as a fucking cucumber. Wait,
Oh,
you should
yeah.
have seen. I wanted to record him of how calm. This was like, this is like,
That's a real star right there.
yeah. This was literally like, yeah, fool. I know, dog. I told him we'll be there a little late. Relax.
A little after 6.
And
A
I'm
little
just
after
like,
6.
what the but fool? Like, how late do you think we're gonna be? We're not gonna be a little. We're gonna be fucking
An hour.
a half an hour fucking late at tops. And then he's just like,
No, at least, yeah.
no, güey, pero es que como maneja el Raúl, güey, maneja slow. But yeah, we'll get there, fool. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll be there. We'll get there. And I'm fucking stressed because this motherfucker's
In the
like,
truck?
Raul's
Raúl's
truck.
truck. And then they're texting me, where are you? I'm like, Jared already texted me. We're on our way. Tell them we're on our way.
What's your ETA?
It's fine. It's fine. We're on our way, listening to fucking little whack ass music. And I'm just like, God
Taking
damn.
notes for Tragos Amargos.
Yeah, dude. I was fucking just goddamn like frustrated. I was like, God. And then we got there and just like fucking Jerry G vibes. We show up like the guy's like, hey guys, you guys are finally here. And then Jerry's like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Came in clapping,
Even
running.
the guy was just like, oh yeah, let's go. It was like, Jerry's like, vámonos. All right, how's it going? All right. Fucking making
He's
fun of
like,
me.
all right, no small talk. We're late. Come on.
Late,
No
no
small
time.
talk.
no time.
We're
I mean,
late.
fucking making fun of the sponsors. We're all outside smoking cigars. Like, hey, how's it going? Oh, just sponsors. Like, oh, nice to meet you. Pinche no pop give. Little corny ass jokes and walks away. And I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker doesn't know how to mix an entrance.
Nicotine is over here, fool. No, yeah, but they wanted us there at 6. He had told me, but I knew we were gonna make 6. So I told him, hey, fool, I'm gonna be there a little after 6. Is that okay? Little bit after 6. He's like, all right, that's cool, that's fine. He didn't sound too weird about it, so I was like, all right, cool. So my head, I was like,
did you
as
guys
long as
get
we're
there?
there by like before 6:30,
6:30.
like 6:30 something, 6:35, like 6:35.
That's not bad.
It wasn't too bad, fool. It's an LA thing, I think, for me, yeah. But I mean, I'm not disrespectful.
To be
Like,
late, to be
fuck your 6
fashionably
o'clock. It's more of a, I'm letting you know now. Be there a little after 6, and we would have tripped out and be like, no, I really need you here at 6. Then yeah, I would have been a little bit more. I don't know. Let's go. Pero knowing that I had let
He
them
was a
know
little
that we
lenient.
would be there before 6:30 or like a little after 6. I wasn't tripping out. And dude, Pomona to LA shouldn't take that long on a Saturday, fool, but it
Pomona
does.
should only be
It fucking
45
does.
minutes without traffic.
No,
30
from
minutes.
here?
30 minutes, huh?
30 minutes from here, dog. Especially on a carpool or some situation. Come on.
Yeah.
Pero that's what I had on my mind. I go, we'll be there like 30 to 40. We left around 6, about 5:50, 5:45. So I go, yeah, fool, gives us 40 minutes, dog.
Did you guys
We'll be there-
roll
we'll
five?
be there at 6:20, dick. Didn't I tell you? 6:20. Wait, 6:35. But still, dog, we made it 6:20.
What was the lineup, bro? Opened up?
No, Raul didn't go on.
Why not?
No, Raul.
It's fucked up. You drove you guys.
Like, he
weekend
kept
up.
saying, I would have done good here, huh? I know I would have done good here. I would have killed it here, huh? Raul swears because when he sees cholos and thug atmosphere, he knows that. That's his thing, fool. I'm like,
Would he?
Me?
No, would
come on,
he?
dude.
He
He wouldn't,
said-
he
No, would
wouldn't
he?
fucking kill anywhere, dude. That's the fucking thing, dude. That guy would not kill
He
anywhere.
got a
dude.
good response on his joke that we posted last week.
Yeah?
Very good response. People love that joke.
People don't know what's good.
People
for them.
love that joke.
People still drink soda, man. Which one? Oh yeah.
Which one?
Added more to it.
Oh, people love that shit. People love those hot takes.
Hot takes. Oh, really? I got a lot of that.
But people love to see us argue. That's why they get that all the time. People just
Fucking idiots.
Gente love.
Why you fucking here then, dog?
The
Living with their
instigators.
parents and shit. Why you fucking here, dog?
Then
Renting
leave.
and shit. Yeah, fuck that.
But we miss you, dog. Being a daddy duty over here, dog.
I got COVID.
You got COVID?
Yeah, I remember I got COVID right before a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I just about.
And then I missed an
bounced back.
episode, and then they had the baby, and then that shit's just been.
What was the baby experience now? Now that you have an extra baby, now there's another baby. It's easier, right, fool?
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
It's easier.
Crystal's. I don't hope she doesn't hear this, but
It's
been easy as fuck because she's breastfeeding.
Okay.
And
She has to do everything. What am I gonna do? Wake up in the middle of the night? I can't do nothing.
That's true. You can't warm
So
up
I
the water. You
just
don't warm up
leave-
the water. You don't warm up the
I don't have
bottle.
to- you
You
just
don't have
make
to wash
sure-
the water. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever
gotta
have a
wash
kid-
the water, warm it up, mix it in,
You
shake
make
it
sure
up.
that they breastfeed. Push for babe. I think breastfeeding is the way to go. We have to breastfeed. I think it's healthier because then you don't have to wake up and feed the baby.
you don't pull the milk out.
No, I tell her, you want me to help? You want me to
don't
squeeze it
milk
a little
her?
bit? You want me to?
Massage it.
But she's like, no. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So sometimes I'll act like I'm getting up. Or no.
I do that one too. I've done that one. I've done that. I've
then
done
she's like,
that.
what are you gonna
I
do?
got this one. Just think. I take forever.
So-
I got this.
It's
And
been
just-
hard for her. It's been fucking because this baby eats like she gained 2 pounds in 1
That's
week.
great. That's great.
When she was born, yeah, it was kind of scary because, luckily there was no C-section or nothing. But so on Saturday was my daughter's birthday. Right, we had a sweet 16. She was dancing all night. The next day she was like, I think I'm having contractions or. I don't know. I'm feeling like it's happening. So we left my Lola at her mom's house, and we're probably gonna go to the hospital tonight. And I was like, just sleep on it, and if you have to wake up in the middle of the night, we'll leave. So then she slept all night. She woke up. She's like, I still don't feel right, and I feel like I'm having contractions, but I don't know. I was like, well, call your doctor and tell him what's happening.
Why don't you call?
Me call the doctor?
Ooh.
I don't know. Don't ask that question. I don't know. I just did it. Why am I gonna call? It's her, the one that has the symptoms. Well, I could have called, but she called the doctor, and the doctor said,
The doctor said,
come through. Like it seems.
And the doctor said
It seems serious. Like just go. So we go, and then they check her fluid, and it's low. Like they gotta check like the placenta fluid. It was low, so like, all right, we're gonna probably have to induce you. Right? So we stayed, and they gave her like whatever they do to induce her.
the epidural.
And then no, the epidural. She just had a thing to like help the process. So then she starts feeling like shit. She's like, I think I'm gonna need an epidural. This is Monday, like already like at 11 or 12. She gets the epidural, and then I fall asleep because what am I? If I fall asleep,
I used to go home, fool.
I'm sleeping, right? All of a sudden, I hear like all these nurses, all this commotion, and Crystal's like, "Hey, babe, get up!" And they're like, "We're gonna have to have this baby." I was like, "Fuck!" I slept over the whole thing. So I go in the restroom, and I come in out. The doctor's like, I guess the heart rate went down.
Oh fuck.
So the doctor was like, we're gonna have to have this baby right now. And Crystal was like, what? Like, because we still had time. We were supposed to get prepared. And he's like, no, we're gonna have to have it right now. So I come out of the restroom and she's already like, all right, start pushing. So she's already having her push. And then we see, and then like Crystal's freaking out because it's like, come on, we got to get her out right now as fast as you can push. So they didn't even give her no break. So she's just pushing. All of a sudden, I could feel the baby, and I could like see the little hair, the little pelitos of the baby.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah. Of the baby, and then she pushes the baby out, and the baby comes out with the cord wrapped around her neck twice.
That happened to Diego.
That's why the heart rate went down because it was like
Same thing happened to my oldest.
So she came out, and I was like, "It's okay, it's okay." She
scary, fool. It's scary.
But I could see the baby was like kind of like moving, so I was like, "All right, she's not unconscious. Obviously, she's." And then she just wrapped it, like she just unwrapped it super easy, and then the baby just cried, and like it was like blue. I have the video. I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
And the baby was like blue, and like you put it on her chest, and then right away, dude, like I kid you not, eyes open, like looking around, like obviously can't see shit. And they put her on the chest, and she's like, it looked like she was trying to look at Crystal, like she was dude. I was like, damn, this baby's like super smart, like just moving around, moving the head. I was
already,
like,
he's already that parent. My child's smart, dude. My child's smart.
Smart ass baby.
I didn't even teach her how to use a spoon. She just automatically did it.
After they said that,
Genius,
if she wouldn't
dude.
have been able to push,
I didn't teach her how to breathe. She just breathed. Fool. That was crazy.
She breathed on her
She
own.
opened her eyes and shit. That
So
was
when
crazy.
she opened her
fool.
eyes, fool, no one told her. I swear that no one said
told her to open
anything.
her eyes,
And she fucking blinked, dog.
Yeah. She cried on fucking
On command,
on
dog.
command, fool. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I
No.
called her and she looked. She knew it was me, bro.
What's
No,
your
but
name?
you
What's
can
your
tell.
name?
You can tell right when they're born that they can recognize your voice because they're in the womb.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
right when you start talking, they're
The
like
sound waves, yeah.
they're like, the fuck? Like I know this sound, and it kind of calms her down. So I was like talking to her.
I know this mustache.
What'd you
fucking
name her?
haircutted freak.
Amari
I always
Lucia.
forget. Yeah.
Amarion.
Amari, calamari. Amari Lucia Zaragoza.
That's cool. That's cool.
Sorry, I didn't call her Zoe.
Wait, what? What happened?
A.K. Zoe.
I'm sorry I didn't call her
Oh, yeah,
Zoe because
Zoe,
Jerry was
cool,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna call her Zoe.
Because I said that because all these chicks are naming their kids Zoe right now, dog. All these chicks are getting, they're all Zoe's everywhere. You know, it's just, I'm gonna name her. I'm gonna call her
A
Zoe.
lot of chicks with kids, dude.
Yeah, I know, fool.
She's just following a fucking Apple.
So my son is my son's 15, fool. I was there. Well, I was there when he was born, fool. I cut the umbilical cord. I did the first, only on the first one. And él también, he was stuck. Pinches came out like fucking predatory and shit, all that shit.
Yeah, it's scary looking at it.
Scary,
But it happens so fast that you don't even have a chance to.
Yeah, but I do remember I had a phone. I had a flip phone back then. I think it was a StarTick, but I had a camera. And I took a bunch of, I don't know, not video, probably just pictures, fool. And I took a bunch of pictures of like the kid coming out, fool. Like, because there's like a partitioner. It's like legs right open and there's like a cortina, right? They have a cortina.
That's for C-section.
Okay, well, she had a C-section.
Yeah, that's why.
So there was a cortina.
I could see the whole thing.
And so, yeah, so I was like this, taking pictures and then taking pictures.
You can't see the vagina.
I took a punch.
Yeah, you could go around.
You could, not really, because you
want.
just see his head like coming out, just like.
But Jerry's over here said it like, oh, look, we had a baby. And the
Yeah.
uncle's like, mira.
Yeah, la panochota.
Why is it so big? It dilates.
Yeah.
It
Nah,
dilates.
it's
steel.
all in the angles, dog. Like it's just the head, baby's head, and then the thigh.
Yeah,
you
like,
see the thigh and shit.
I was
you know?
right here, so you see this, so you can't
Yeah.
see nothing. It's not from this.
Hay
So
mucha
I'm like,
sangre,
I'm like,
güey.
it's okay, babe. It's okay. And I'm like here because I don't want to see.
Yeah,
It's just
I
too
did. I don't have
much.
no problem seeing, fool. Especially be my first baby. I want to experience all. I
Because
want to see
sometimes-
everything. The second one, I wasn't even there, fool. To be honest with you, fool. I showed up late, dog, and me ganaron. By the time I got there, my baby was born, fool.
I showed up with
I had
McDonald's.
just got home because that baby this first one was an HP. He was down the street, but my other one was in East LA. So I had just got home to get some rest. We were there all night, and she's like, "Go home, go eat." And I went to go eat, go chill, shower.
See, I told
Came
you,
out of the
literally,
shower.
bro.
Baby's here, fuck, and I'm driving fucking to East LA. Get there, ya estaba born, way. I'm like, fuck it, dog.
It's always like it's crazy because they say every pregnancy is different, and like there's all kinds of little shit that happens that you like worry about or like scares the shit out of you. But after you're like, all right, everything was, because like they said if she wouldn't have been able to push, they would have gone for a C-section.
They always tell you that
because the
shit,
heart
they always
rate went down so quickly. They were like, that's why they were like push, and they were testing to see if she could push. If she could push, fine, we'll just.
And then the mom said,
if not C-section right away.
And then the moms that the girls who give birth, I would let you más crema, way. It was gonna be between either him or me. One of us. The doctor said.
That did come
the
up.
doctor said if we waited 5 more minutes. Like, get the fuck out of here. If we would have waited 3 more minutes, it was gonna be either me.
That talk did come out.
Or there was a chance where neither one was gonna. Relax, dog.
For
le
sure.
echan de pedo, like, oh
That
my
talk
God,
did happen.
bro.
Like, what do we do if
It's
it's
always
her
that
or the
talk,
baby?
bro.
I was like. I was like, if it's me or the baby, I was like, you all day. Like, what am I gonna do by myself with this kid?
In the Bible, I know it's unpopular opinion for Augie. In the Bible, it says, you gotta choose the spouse, fool.
Yeah, I'll
And
choose the
and let the kid
spouse.
die. You know why? Because you just have another kid. You understand? You can't have another spouse. You can't have.
Who's gonna take care
at
of
least
these
not in
kids? That's what I was thinking. I told her, I was like, who's gonna choose? Like, that's really.
That's
I was like,
funny.
if we get rid of you, who's gonna take care of these kids? Now I'm gonna have to be stuck with 2 kids by myself.
That's fun.
Like, we need you.
Ooh, you know what you get? Anyways,
And obviously, that's the
money?
right answer because she's like, oh, you choose me over the. I'm like, yeah, like
you get
kids.
money, you get followers, girls, fans.
I'd be too sad to ever do comedy again, bro.
That's like I know we're trying to make fun light of a serious situation. We're trying to make fun of a serious situation, but
I'd be too devastated.
yeah.
I wouldn't have to.
For
I
like
wouldn't
3
be able
weeks.
to work.
What, 3 weeks? 2
I
weeks?
wouldn't be able to work. I had to take
Dude,
care
I
of
wouldn't
2
do
kids
comedy
by
for like.
myself.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do comedy for like 2-3 weeks.
Imagine
fool.
I'd just be the guy. Hey, his wife died. Now he has to take care of the 2 daughters by himself.
That's a special
Casino?
right there, bro.
How are you gonna make fun of that?
Let's talk about that, fool.
That's more a 1-man show.
Of what?
He's saying a special.
They'll give you a comedy special,
and I'm by myself. Like, how are you even gonna make comedy out of that?
That was Martin Short. That's what happened to him.
Yep. He left comedy.
He left comedy.
He didn't leave comedy. Fool. He just like his wife died, and then it was hard. And then Patton Oswalt también.
Rick Moranis, he quit acting and everything because he wanted to raise his family. El de Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that. They leave. Yeah.
I mean, if you're making that money, dude, you're like.
That's what I was thinking when you said Martin Short. I was thinking of Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Martin Short fucking.
Where's Chevy Chase at? I heard from Chevy Chase. And why is that street name that?
Está loco, and he's like racist and all this shit. He says crazy shit.
Going crazy.
That's why a lot of people quit that show Community because, or I don't know, they couldn't get along with him. He would always say, have you ever watched the show Community?
He was on Chevy Chase was on Community.
Yeah, he was like, and he would say crazy racist shit, and they were like, that's how he really is.
The thing is, Chevy Chase is he's a cokehead, fool. He's a big old fucking cokehead. 80s cokehead. 80s cokehead. All that stuff is just like,
it's
coming back. Yeah, it's like.
I heard he was the hardest dude to work with in the 80s during those vacation movies. That motherfuckers will quit throughout the whole time filming. All these fools, camera guys, people, because he was a dick, actors. Every time the new vacation movie came out, was always different kids. He said he gave those kids a hard time. Every time he gave those kids a hard time. So every time they came back with a new vacations, it was a new set of kids.
Like
every
what?
time.
Like what?
¿Quién sabe, güey? I don't know. It was 80s shit. I
heard a vacation.
Just being a dick.
The vacation story thing, I heard a little different. I heard it was the fact that they don't like to pay. So if you get a recurrent like actor, they're not gonna want to pay that amount. Like now you can negotiate and be like, oh, I want to get paid.
Get that full again.
Sequel, yeah. So they're like, do we just want Chevy and the wife? That's it. The kids,
replaceable.
They weren't like a big star, anyways.
Yeah.
So they were like easy to like get replaced.
That makes sense too. But I heard he was a fucking hard dude to work with.
That's what happened to the original chick from Back to the Future. She asked for more money, and they were like, "We don't need you."
Yeah.
And they just got the other chick.
Yeah, that's why she's only in the opening scene. That one chick.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like those Back to the Future movies.
I love Back to the Future movies.
Not even the first one.
Yeah, it was cool. It was alright. It wasn't like
best movie of all time.
Yeah, even though it's known to be one of the best movies ever. Like it's a perfect movie. But I just didn't like. I didn't like it. Movie, I didn't like it.
Forrest Gump, I think, is more of a perfect movie. But I think Back to the Future is up there.
I want to do a podcast.
Forrest Gump, I could just watch it whenever.
I want to do a podcast with one of you guys. I don't know which way about movies. I've been thinking about my next podcast is gonna be talking about movies about. I want to call it where the holes at, and it's just a movie breaking down movies about plot holes, like where they fuck up.
I thought you meant where the holes at.
Yeah, where the holes at, like where the holes at, and it's about plot holes in movies and discuss that. So anybody wants to join in on that? They're like, no, I'll pass.
No, I know.
Like I love movies. I love talking about movies, fool, but I'm not an expert about movies.
You know what has a shitload of plot holes? That show fucking Ozark.
Oh, really?
Fucking plot holes galore.
I haven't seen it yet.
It makes me angry how much the plot holes. Like, I'm like, how the... First of all, that cartel would have killed him in the first fucking episode. Like, they would not be fucking around and doing...
You can say that about Breaking Bad. How many times he almost got killed?
Yeah, but it's like believable. Like they at least stay consistent with like the timeline and like shit happening. It was like more like, all right, I could see how this can happen. It would never happen, but I could see. But Ozark, it's like, so we're just gonna ignore that she has drugs in the other room and the cops are right here. They're not gonna. I don't know. It's fucking like ridiculous the amount of shit they just forget about. Right?
Yeah.
Did you watch Ozark?
I did, but it's
too much, right?
It's too much.
I heard it's getting better. I have yet to watch one episode. I watched 0 episodes.
It gets like
I want to binge it one day,
and then it gets good again, and then on the last season you're like, I'll tell you guys one thing. So that was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it needs to get a little bit more like
realistic.
That it's like everything is going in their favor a little too much, and it's just like, come on.
Where there's this part where she like someone kills somebody, right?
Okay.
And then, so there's a murder in that house. Someone comes in and kills like 5 people in the house, right? The next day, the cops show up, everything. The next day, so that house is a drug house, and it's known. The next day, it's so convenient, that person was like the leader. The next day, one of the people shows up, and there's like drugs in one of the rooms, and she takes all the drugs, and now it's her drugs. And now she's the leader. And I'm like, wouldn't the fucking cops search the house and find all the drugs? And it's like not even hidden. It's just like under a blanket. She comes and she just lifts a blanket, and then now she's and I was like, what? And that shit pissed me off so much. I was like, what the... Just shit like that. all the time on that show.
But you were talking about Back to the Future. What is it? What's your problem with Back to the Future?
Going back to the Back to the Future. The Back to the Future. It was like it wasn't.
He doesn't like Michael J.
What's your
No.
problem?
I
love Michael J. Fox. We could do no wrong.
No, that it wasn't that interesting for me to like stay on it.
As a kid, even?
Why not, though?
Skateboarding? You like skateboarding?
Yeah, I like skateboarding. Everything. Like Doc was fucking
Biff?
funny. It was and Biff was funny. Like the whole like conflict and stuff. It's just like I don't know. I didn't care for it. I don't know. I didn't care for the world that they were in. I didn't care for like what the problem was happening. I didn't care. It was like to me. It was like I didn't care for it. It was like I don't know. It just
You probably watched it when you had the coronavirus, phone.
no.
I'm trying to think of a movie that like everybody loves that I don't like. I was a
kid. I've never finished it. I never Hold on, guys. Hold on. From start to finish, I've never watched it. I've just seen parts and pieces of it on TV. But then I watched it as an adult from start to finish. And my girl likes it. We spent it because she was like, "You never seen it?" Okay, we watched it. Fucking all of them. And at the end, I was like, yeah, no, it wasn't for me. That just like the fucking Marvel universe, that's not for me. I watched fucking Endgame, which is like, she put me up to speed, and we watched it, and then again, I was at the end, I was like, it's not for me. I'm not in this world. I'm not invested in this world. Now, fucking Scarface, fucking Goodfellas, that's the world I'm invested in. I like those worlds. Okay. Like, I don't know. Those are the worlds that I'm down to invest time in.
You don't like blockbusters.
These ones, yeah. These ones are, I feel like I know they're trying to entertain me, and I'm not. They're not selling me on like the character and the believableness. Like I don't know. They're not selling. If they're painting me a fake world, They're not selling it to me. Just like Lord of the Rings, they sold that to me. I was like, I believe this world.
Like that block? Okay.
I believe this world.
Seen Lord of the Rings.
I believe what's happening. I believe the Hobbit. I believe this world that they created. I believe it. Just like Game of Thrones, I believe it. I'm invested.
I bought every bit of it, fool.
You see what I'm saying?
I bought everything.
So just like fucking Yellowstone, I'm in that fucking world. I
only watched like 5 episodes.
I loved it. I loved it. I think maybe because I'm from Arizona and shit or something like, or maybe
rancher shit.
My family are ranchers, and that rancher side came out, and I was like, oh, I remember all that when I was growing up as a kid. So I was like, oh, this is fucking dope, dog. And it's just like Game of Thrones to me. Yellowstone is like the Game of Thrones. He's gonna fucking pass down this thing. It's all about generation wealth. Like
they're all fighting for it, huh?
They're all fighting for it. And he's like, it reminds me of House of Cards and Game of Thrones, like that. Like House of Cards because it's this one guy that like
politics.
He just has all these connects and he uses them. That was all right.
That was pretty good.
I'm hearing good things about it.
That shit's dope. Because that's the same thing that all the kids are fighting for like to see who's the next one. Who's he gonna leave it to?
Yeah, that to me is like crazy. Like that's some white people shit. So I'm like, damn. Like, but I feel like they all have that same problem, huh? They have like a relative who just doesn't give a fuck, and he's just reckless, and just didn't.
The brother
never worked. Yeah, there's brothers and family members that are just like, I don't care about money and this and that, and they're afraid to give it to them. Yeah. But he's the one that wants it and acts like I don't care about this company. But then it's like I want the company.
But who would that be in Succession?
That's that guy, the fucking el pinche
the one that wants
the
to be the
Home
president?
Alone's his brother.
Oh yeah,
that's him.
Oh, okay.
That's him. He's the guy who's like, I don't give a fuck about this company. And then he's like, but I want the company because I want all the money. So it's everybody's like wanting the money. So it's like, you know.
The power.
But you know what, for sure, I've been really stuck on for that. I like because when I got sick, by the way, I got the Rona, and man, it got me good. So when I was binging on fucking
Roseanne.
Silicon Valley. What's it called? Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley. Fucking good, dog. Big Citric is in that one. They got as one of the cholos.
Oh yeah.
Fool, it's fucking good. Have you seen that show?
Yeah, hell yeah. It was dope. Yeah.
I've never seen it. I just started watching it, and I'm like, oh my fool, these fools are fucking funny, dog.
He's like, Kid Rock's the poorest person in here.
Yeah. That dude. They're like, it's just again a world. It's believable. These fucking tech companies, how they are and how they like. It all makes sense. So you're like, oh, that shit is so funny. The way they think and they are, and they're like, they're fucking each other over, but the thing is that these companies are worth billions, and they have that type of money to just fucking tirar, güey. So they're like paying people off to say things and stuff, and it's like, and the amounts are like $20 million, $10 million. They're like, fuck, fool, because yeah, it's believable. These are fucking tech companies, And I don't know. It's a bunch of
What
nerds.
was their company? I already forgot what was it.
Pied Piper.
Pied
Piper, and it was fucking. It was really good. It was like a Dropbox, right? It's like it holds storage and it uploads really quickly, and that's like the biggest thing that's out. Like his shit is like everybody's like 2.5 speed or whatever, but his is like 5 points by. So everybody's like, oh man, he's gonna change the industry completely, and then the other company's trying to sue them that they used to work at. But these characters are so funny because they're so like.
Are they still doing it or it's over?
I don't know. I'm still on fucking. I think
the last season happened.
But it's so funny because they have these introvert fucking bosses, and these characters are like, I've seen these fucking nerds that are just very direct. They're like, no, I don't think that was amusing. I don't think that, and they make fun of the whole situation, dog. And the guy from fucking The Office is there, the Gabe
freak, yeah.
He's fucking funny too, dog. Anyways, but that's a good show. You guys should watch that one. That one,
I'll check that shit out. I've always heard good things about it, like good writing and shit.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's great writing, great ideas that you're like, oh, I can see this happening, and then it keeps you invested like each episode. And then T.J. Miller's fucking hilarious because this billionaire guy comes in and he's like trying to buy the company, and then he tells one of the guys like, oh man, you look like you fuck, man, you fuck for sure, and it's Gabe, and Gabe's like. He's never fucked. He's like, oh, I know why. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. And T.J. Miller's like, I fuck, and he's like, this guy fucks, and then he's like, oh, he wants that attention, so he's like, so he's walking around acting like he's ready to fuck, and like he's fucking a lot, like it's so fucking funny. And then the guy brings his girlfriend, and then she likes the other nerd. And he's like, hey, my girlfriend wants to fuck you, dude. So if you do it, it's all good. And T.J. Miller's like, doesn't want to fuck me? So then she's like swimming, and he like takes off his clothes and tries to like flex. Hey, what's up? And the whole thing is fucking funny, dude. That's a good show. I recommend that show, guys.
I don't remember if I finished it.
No?
I don't remember if I finished it or not.
You know what show I finished that I was like, again, The Stranger Things. So I didn't even finish it.
No, I like it.
I fucking fell asleep. It
was too long. Like, come on, you don't need 2-hour episodes though. Like,
it was long, but you know what? Okay, I'm not the biggest Stranger Things fan. I'm Stranger Things fan. I'm not gonna hear defend it to the death. Fool. I'm not. But I just find it very entertaining. I like just the storylines. It's fun.
It's easy watch.
It's just easy watch, fool. I get through it. I have fun. I finish it. I'm like, oh, that was dope, and I move on with my life. Like I move on with my life, but it's really good. Like at the end of the day, it's a really like 7.5, 8 to me, dog. It's like a really good show, fool. Like I can't knock it, bro. Like it's funny. It has funny moments. It has its scary moments. It has its nostalgia moments.
Music.
It has exciting moments. It has its gay moments. It has everything you want in the show, fool. It has everything in it, fool.
Did you hear about that guy? The main character is gay.
Yeah, they're saying Will.
Yeah, they're doing a little too much of that. Like,
why?
I knew he was gay. The way he was looking at him, I was like, I've seen those eyes. That's gay eyes. Those are gay eyes right
Jerry.
there.
That's Jerry.
Those are like, I miss you and I want to fucking be with you.
I've been watching Love on the Spectrum for autistic people.
That
that's hilarious. So addicting. I love that
one.
It,
dog.
They're straight to the point.
Those are my type of shows, dog. I
they don't fuck around.
Shows,
it's like, I don't like you. No.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to go on a date? Nah.
Yeah, but as friends. That's it. Holy shit.
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
You mind if I hug you? Is it okay? Are you good with a hug? Can I touch you? Like, bro, I'm like writing notes down. Like, that's how you fucking do this shit, dog.
It just seems way easier, huh?
Yeah.
There's no feelings attached.
I haven't seen this show. I was watching the show with my girl. It was like the idea was so good, but they fucked it up because it's all girls. It's fucked it up. So
who wrote the show or who?
No. Like the idea was fucking great. They had me. I was like, this could be possibly one of like the best shows. Like, so it was like these girls are going on a trip for like a game or something, like for sports or whatever, and then they get in a car. They get in a plane crash. The plane crashes and they landed in an island. So they landed in an island. The girls survived. The pilots didn't. The adults didn't. But the girls all did. Kids, like they're in high school. Oh, shit. They're in high school. So they fucking survive, and nobody has any like big injuries or nothing. They're just like, fuck, that they were like, but they're getting pieces from like their luggage and like they're getting shelter. So they're able to get like certain things to like make fire and stuff like that. So they're not totally fucked, you know? So they're able to like, so they're on an island and they're all dealing with their egos and shit. And it's like, it gets good food. They have you right there. You're like, oh, fuck, this is like, imagine that this would happen. This is believable to me. Like, I can see something like that happening. And then they have like a box where like the plane box or whatever. So like, they know they're going to go find them. Like, they're going to be okay. So they just have to be in this island. They don't know for how long.
They just got to wait.
But they're coming. Help is coming, but they just have to wait. And it might take a year, it might take half a year, but someone is gonna come. That's the thing that you're like, when are they gonna show up? And they're trying to figure out how to survive. But here's where they fucked it up. Here's where they fucked it up. That they're girls and they're always fighting about the like girl shit. You're just kind of like, it's like I'm watching a bunch of girls just be like, oh god, like you never talk to me. You like her more, and it's like, oh really?
Is it like Orange
You're in a fucking island, like. Worry about survival. I want to see some like fucking kill that bitch type of shit. Because this one girl almost killed the other girl like by pushing her. And I was like, and I was like, oh, she's getting real. Like that's exactly what that would happen in that situation. But then they started like getting jealous because they talked to her and used to be my best friend. And I'm like, oh fuck. And then they have a lot of too much flashbacks when
it's
they
like
were
Orange
in
is the New Black.
And when they were in the fucking in the city, and like
New Black
how she used to
Orange
be.
is the New Black, yeah.
And I was like, oh man, like nah.
Orange is the New Black was really cool, like season 1, and then after that, just took the biggest dive it can take. For Orange is the New Black,
never.
Are they still
it.
filming that show?
I probably see the first episode, and then I was like,
first season was cool. The whole first season was cool, but after that was a dumb as shit, fool.
Because then she goes back to jail, no?
Yeah,
Like,
the
why
girl
did she
goes
go
into a
back?
coma. She wakes up, right? She don't remember nothing. Anyways.
is that what it was?
Nah, it was horrible.
No. Somebody
It was good. It's just because she was supposed to get out of jail, and I think she figured out a way to stay back in jail.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Well,
she was only in there for like, 6 months or something like that. It's one of those like good girl turned bad in jail, and now she's out of jail, and like she wants to go back to jail, and it's like, this is the dumb. Why would you want to go back to jail? It's stupid, dog. Like, get the fuck out of here. She falls in love in jail, so she wants to stay in jail. Like, there's a lot. There's some lesbian sex. There's some lesbian sex. There's some good. There's some lesbian sex. There's a good part. But nah, wait, it was too.
There's
like,
some
was
having
stupid.
sex with the guards.
It was campy. Too. It was dumb. It was
Speaking of sex, when I was sick, dog, the neighbors get fucking full.
Oh, did you record
I'm
it?
like, god damn, dog. Just like they fucked a lot. I was like, you must have had a new girlfriend or something, because.
Is it like neighbors right here? Or
No, right on the wall.
Sharing the wall.
Shit.
So I'm over here like fucking dying, fool, just going like writing my will and shit. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna leave my PS4 too. And I just hear
Luna.
fucking,
What do I get?
I just fucking.
Do I get that trophy that you got over there?
Oh yeah, I'll show you the trophy thing.
Yeah.
And then I fucking hear, I'm like, what? I'm like, god damn, Fernando, is he in the? Did he move in?
Did Fernando move back?
The ghost of Fernando.
Yeah, ghost of Fernando, yeah. So that sucks. When
Do you be trying to, like,
when you're in the
make noise?
fucking Rona, just to like fucking man.
When other people living their best lives.
Do you be trying to make noise too when you're
I was
like
watching.
doing it?
I was watching.
No.
I was watching Yellowstone. There was a sex scene, and it was a very like, loud.
You turned it up.
And the thing is, like, the thing about me, dude, and I haven't asked you. I've never asked you since I lived here.
Can you hear me?
if you can hear my TV?
Oh, I think
Because I'm like,
yeah,
because I watch TV till 5 a.m.
Yeah, no.
and then to full volume. Like, I never turn it down, nothing. I just watch it the way I normally watch it. Like, sometimes and that night, because he wasn't here, it was fucking loud way. And they're like, and it fucking hit me. Like, out of all the fucking time I was here, I was like, I wonder if the neighbors can hear this. Because I can hear them. Fucking, they can obviously hear the TV. Like, so, and it's fucking 3 a.m. And I'm like, oh shit, and I started turning it down. And I started thinking, I wonder if the kids can you guys hear my
Maybe
TV?
I don't know about Diego and Adrian. They're closer to you, but not me.
That's one of the things that sucks about being married. Like, if I had to make a list, like, of like,
because
obviously there's a list.
So you have a
of
list.
Great things.
I love that Christian.
But if I had to make a top 10 list of why not to get married, one of them would be like, you can't just watch TV and have the volume because it's like, as soon as it's a certain time, like, turn it down. I'm literally like having to read subtitles.
Jerry, I feel like when Christian,
that's one of the things. That's not bad though.
Sits down and watches like YouTube videos, he stops and goes back to his list.
Or that part, it's like
list 25.
I'm going to bed. It's like 9. I'm like, all right, good night.
Fool,
and then it's
TikToks
like
of those, fool.
I'm like, wait, you're tired. I'm not tired.
Do TikToks of those, dog.
No, I had to train myself to go to sleep at 10 now.
You see, I would be up though. I wouldn't care. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I can't sleep with the TV on, fool. I do trip on people that have the TV on.
I have to have like something on.
TV. I need darkness, total darkness, fool. Like, I don't care if you have the low volume. Nah, turn that shit off.
Crystal, every 30 minutes, can you turn it down? I'm like, I already have it on 0.
Oh yeah, but my girl does the same thing actually. Now that I think of it, she's like, she goes to sleep like right at 8 or 9 or 8:30, 9, and then she wants everything off.
Yes.
But I go to the office that she has and I just watch TV there.
Eventually, it's gonna be like, so you're just gonna
go to la sala.
Are you gonna come to bed? Yeah. Are you gonna come to bed?
Oh yeah, they get mad about that. They get mad.
I mean,
about
I get that too. I guess it's because we don't live.
They walk into the kitchen or they want to go in the kitchen and they're like, "You still up?"
Oh, you're still eventually, like, you only get like sometimes I get an hour and I'm like, fuck, I've been over here, and then they'll peek out like, are you gonna come to bed soon? I'm like, why do you need me in there?
Well, the classic that classic that every couple goes to is that you can't, if you're watching the same show together, you can't go ahead of them.
I know.
I have to watch other stuff. Like if she falls asleep, we're watching 90 Day Fiance. She knocks out on the couch. I have to stop. I gotta change it. I gotta go back to Sports Center. Sometimes she doesn't watch, right? Sometimes she's not interested in. So I have to fuck, man, it's getting good too.
You don't just watch.
I started watching that.
I tried, but it's hard. I to like 10, 15 minutes because I just don't want to like hear it later.
I hate rewatching shit though, so
I don't mind it. I don't mind rewatching shit.
I gotta watch fucking 30 hours again of like the show that I just went ahead 30 hours.
Nah, man, I was watching
The Bear, fool, on Hulu. Watch that shit's dope.
The Bear, I haven't even heard of that.
That shit was dope. We watched that shit in like 2 days.
I thought I had Hulu, but I watched it at my girl's house, like one episode, and I was just like, yeah, that's interesting, but it's too rugged that I'm just kind of like. But there are people that live like that, but it's like it's too rugged.
Yeah, I liked it because it's too dope.
It's too fucking like Shameless. It's like I feel like I'm watching Shameless.
Yeah, it's such
Shameless.
a good story,
Shameless got dumb too, fool. I used to love Shameless. First two, I ran the light, dog, big time, bro.
11 seasons.
They were just milking that fucking. Oh god.
Fiona left and they still did like 2
fool. They fucked up. They should have started with Fiona, bro. Fiona was a shit, bro.
You know what? A weak season. You know what? A weak season that I thought they were gonna come in with some fire, and it was kind of like weak compared to how they do shit. It's fucking Always Sunny. They had a week last season.
Es que I think they're censoring them a little bit more, too.
Yeah, they censored them.
Ya los están calmando. Ya cálmense, cabrones. Because they just go hard.
How many seasons is it? Like 16?
They just like gay bash, everything, fool. They just go racial shit, everything. So now they're like, I think they're little like, either that or they're just done with a lot of shit they've done already, fool. So
I've seen a couple lists that give it the greatest show of all time. Like I've seen a couple lists and it's at number 1.
Which one?
It's Always Sunny.
It goes hard, bro. That show is amazing, fool.
It's like a lot of people.
I watched
that show's amazing.
The early shit. And I'm just
the early shit. Como le hacen, güey? Early shit, the shit they got away with, fool.
I like that. The play that he was writing. Gay man.
Yeah.
So I should watch it. I've never watched it.
Oh my god, dude. That is the best show.
I never watched it, bro. I don't know why.
Season 1 sucks. There's no Danny DeVito. I'm not a fan of season 1, bro.
No, it's
Danny DeVito comes into season 2. I'm not a big fan. Some people like season 1. I don't.
I love season 1.
So when Danny DeVito comes in season 2, game over, bro.
They didn't want him either.
Over.
But they told
Danny DeVito was a big fan of the show. He liked the show. He reached out to them like, I want to be a part of this. Fool. Like,
and they didn't want to, but then they were like, well, either you take him or we cancel. And they were like, all right, we'll take him. And then it was like yeah. I heard because
I remember that I heard that he was a fan and he reached out to them like, hey, how can I get like a guest star or like do an episode? And he came on and he just like they fell in love with him and they're like, you're here, you're here to stay. Dog, great show, fool, great show. But I do watch season 1 sometimes and I'm like, but season 2, bro, every character is so strong and I love the female. Even the female character is awesome, fool. Like the way. Like it's just the female character is not your average female character, fool. She's just
most of the time
she's Elaine Bettis, fool. She's Elaine Bettis from Seinfeld, bro. Like she's there to enhance the show, to do like
not to steal the show,
not to like look at me. I'm having dating problems. Look at me. Fuck all that, dog.
These are not the views of American
the
One.
best, all right, we gotta go before
it's so crazy how like they're all like friends.
Yeah, that's the clip for the week right there.
They're all like friends, dude, and they ended up being great fucking actors. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they were just homies.
That was his fucking wife, fool. Yeah. That's that fool's fucking...
Mac.
But I heard that they met in that thing while they were like filming.
Oh, yeah?
That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't know that.
They're all like homies. They're all like fucking married. They're all like all that shit, fool.
But they're all friends. They grew up together. They were all like roommates and shit.
The only thing I've heard kind of bad things about is Dennis. that he's kind of a dick. That's the only thing I heard.
The thing is that...
But he's a dope ass.
I don't think he's a dick. He's just like a guy who's very like picky.
The meathead one?
And it's like there's certain people that we hang out with that I'm like, oh, I can see how people think that they're dicks, but they're not. They're just picky. They're just like, they're picky. They're like, they like things a certain way. They're like neat freaks, and it's like people come off as like, oh, they're fucking rude. It's like, nah. But yeah, I see what you're saying. But
yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
But I love that show. It's one of my favorites. You have to see it.
I play beer pong with
it. It's
them,
like Seinfeld, like on steroids, fool. Like
I love Seinfeld. I've been watching Seinfeld.
It's rated R Seinfeld. It's like all that shit. Like they just go hard, fool.
Seinfeld goes on.
They're all friends. They're all idiots.
You know what about Seinfeld? One thing about Seinfeld, fool, I can't binge it. I watched 2 or 3 episodes and I'm good. After that, I'm like,
I watch one episode every day.
I get what's going on here.
I'm kind of with you on that, fool.
But The Office, I could binge it.
I could binge
and
The
I'm
Office.
invested into their characters. And Seinfeld was just like, I know what I'm getting, and I got a little bit of it, and that's fine. I don't want all of it.
Crystal loves watching Roseanne, fool.
Oh,
exactly.
that was too
I don't like that trailer.
Exactly, because her mom used to watch when she was a kid, so every time she's cleaning everything, it's Roseanne. I'm like,
nah, I'm straight. I'm
like, who?
I'm
Wow,
no, that
Roseanne.
trailer's
Reruns
trash.
of Roseanne every day.
I'm straight.
So I switched it to Seinfeld. We've been watching Seinfeld, but
Seinfeld's a shit, bro. You can't fuck with Seinfeld, dog. What's up, Augie?
Have you guys seen Eastbound and Down?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
one. Season 1 and 2, the best. I mean, season 3. I don't like when he goes to Mexico, bro. Is it just me?
I love that.
I don't like
That
when he
was
goes to Mexico. I feel like they're running a light already there, fool.
Well, yeah, they
I didn't buy the Mexican characters tampoco. Like the Mexican characters are not that great. Fool. There's only a couple who were good. I think Ezequiel Peña is in that shit. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I think he's all right. That's young Ezequiel Peña. But there's a lot of Mexican characters who just didn't do it for me, dog. That nah, fool. I
Michael
didn't.
Peña was there.
Michael
That one
Peña.
chick's in there too
Michael Peña,
naked.
that
That
guy.
one
That's
chick.
Ezequiel Peña, the fucking singer.
radio guy.
Yeah, I was like, what?
El Piolín is on it.
El
too.
Piolín, yeah.
I know they kind of stretched it, but the storyline's dope though. Like
Yeah, how he had a
to
son?
go back, like,
Or was
he
that his
fucking-
brother?
No. He went.
He's like,
he sucked, so they took him back in Mexico. They're like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
And
what's
he
wrong?
rejuvenated
There's
his
nothing like
career.
season 1.
No.
Season 1 is
No.
fuck.
I like when
I think that's one of, in my
Oh, yo
perspective,
también, güey, fool.
one of the best
Bro,
comedy
look,
series.
baseball, everything about it, dog.
The
everything
one
is
where there's
everything,
Principles
fool.
is too. There's one where he
Oh,
was
that's
like,
good.
that
Yeah,
one was good
Principles.
too. Principles was good.
that was all right. After like you have to get through the first episode, which was rough, and then after that it starts.
Workaholics too.
Yeah,
Workaholics
was cool.
was a
Low
dope
key,
ass
low
show.
key cool, low key cool.
Loki, that shit was
Yeah.
fucking
Nah, I
hard.
wasn't the biggest fan.
That shit was funny.
But I
dude.
like the Eastbound and Down that episode when he goes like, he's like, oh, you're gonna go down there and like go down on your girl, and he goes like,
yeah.
And he goes like, what do you mean, little fella? What's wrong? What's wrong with going down? It's like, I don't like it. He goes like, you don't
Who's
like
Stewie
it.
or who
He's
is
like,
that
why? He's like, why don't you like it? And then he goes, stinky. And then he's all stinky. He's like, oh, I bet it is. She fucking eats all that goddamn tortas, all the goddamn greasy ass fucking food. Bet it is stinky down there. He's like, well, you gotta pull through. He's like, yeah, I don't know. But he's like so childish and so innocent. Remember when we met him one time we were eating?
You met that fool?
Yeah, we met.
Get outta here,
Well,
dog.
we were sitting right next to him and he was eating and we're like, oh shit, that's that food from fucking.
He was at home.
And he's
He was at
actually
home. I
married
have a
to that
picture.
girl that's like the Mexican girl. He's married to her.
Oh, wait, you're not
And
talking
we're
about
like,
the main dude.
We're talking about Stewie.
No, it's Stewie.
Oh, Stewie, yeah.
Yeah, he was there with her.
Yeah, they were like married. They had a kid.
Oh, shit.
We're like,
Yeah,
oh, shit.
I think you told me that. Someone told me that.
Dick licker, dick. Those are really his kids. Not just,
Yeah.
dick licker, dick licker.
Nah,
Anyway.
it's nothing like
How
season
can they
one,
do?
fool.
You can't do that now. Can you do that?
no.
Have a kid say dick licker on TV? How could they even do that back then?
You could do
Hey,
it.
your
It's
line's gonna be
acting.
dick
Just
licker.
go for it, fool.
Yeah, it's
Just go
acting.
for it. It's like
Dick licker.
it's not him. It's the character. That's
But the little kids still like dick licker. Little kids. Whoa, you can't do that. No, that shit. I'm gonna start watching that. I have them on DVD, both the seasons.
All right, man. Well, that is the
All right, you gotta
episode
wrap
for
it
this
up.
week, man. We should call this episode
Dick licker.
When
What
is this,
to
when
watch?
when is this dropping?
This week.
All right, fool. Bellflower Stand-Up Comedy Club this Friday, July 22nd. I'll be there. You guys are where? You guys
We're
going
gonna be
somewhere?
at Long Beach Laugh Factory this Thursday. Should
And
be
it-
tonight or tomorrow.
And then
If it's-
on Friday and Saturday, we're
The 21st.
Friday we're gonna be in Visalia, California. Saturday we're gonna be in Bakersfield, California. Me, Christian, and Angel. But so get your tickets. You can get your tickets on for Bakersfield on my fucking link in my bio on my IG.
I'll post it too.
So look
Yes,
it
sir.
up. Look it up.
Bellflower, July 22nd, Friday night, 8 o'clock show. No excuses, fool. Cáiganle.
And the Laugh Factory on the 21st. Laugh Factory in Long Beach.
That's right. All right, guys. Till next time.
And Bruce is on Wednesday. This comes out soon.